What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Bad Lighting. So this is a wind-up clock, which is going to be extra useful in places where maybe you are operating, so to speak. What do I mean by that? Well, many people do have, like say you were operating in a combat zone, you would have whoever was acting as SOG, Sergeant of the Guard, they would then be tasked with waking you up. There's always somebody awake in a combat zone, and they would wake you up. However, in real life, let's say you're out hunting or camping or whatever, that might not be the case. Well, you do have your phone. You might want to be able to disconnect from the grid and rely on something that isn't totally dependent on power, because you're going to run your battery of your cell phone down, and in some cases, that's totally going to fuck you. One of these ticks is 1 tick equals 7 or 6 minutes. That means that after, let's say, 3 or 4 months of me using this regularly, when this settles down, then you're actually going to get closer to the actual accuracy of the piece, and you'll be able to keep it where you want it. I realize not a lot of people know that. This used to be a watch review channel before it was a knife channel. What else? Oh, yeah. So this is how long this is going to ring. I will show you. Okay, that's not... Oh, here we go. About 15 seconds right there. This is the on-off switch. What does that mean? This is not going to be probably your everyday use alarm, although it could be in conjunction with other alarms. We're so used to alarms on our phones where you can set a bajillion alarms in an hour and expect it all to work out for the best. This isn't necessarily what that is for. It's more of a niche use type alarm where, like I said, the main benefit is that you are disconnected from power. You don't have to worry so much about power. Do the hands glow? I've actually not tested this. We're going to look. Yes. Oh my fucking God. All right, so they glow just a tiny little bit. Not very much, but they do glow. That would be for you to take a light like this and go like that, and then be able to see, okay, this is what the time is about. They don't last very long, and they're not that great, so we're not going to pretend otherwise. We're just going to know in our hearts that that is what the intended use is. The intended use is not to see it in the dark. It is to put a light to it, and be able to pass it around or whatever the fuck. But yeah, this is for, I would say, some sort of operations, be it hunting, be it camping, be it fishing, be it, whatever it is. If this is not going to be really your go-to day-to-day watch. Am I going to use it for mine? I'm going to use it in conjunction. I'm going to do different things with it. Like when I hit the road here, I'm going to be headed to somewhere real close by, and I'll use this guy, to, when I'm sleeping outside. I don't really camp. I do the Marine Corps version of camping where there's not a tent, there's just like a mat and you sleep on it by your vehicle. That's what I do. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown man with a gun, so I don't really need to, have these, I can save money. I don't need to spend it on some Roach Coach motel. I can just sleep on the ground like a normal person. Or in my vehicle like every other working class person in the world. But yeah, that is what this is about. I recommend it for what it is. You need to realize what the limitations are versus the pros. If you are not the kind of person that does stuff or you're away from electricity, you might never need this. If you think it's cool, go ahead and get it. Wind-up watches are cool. The reason that they last so long, I saw some reviews saying they last over 25 years, this one. Simply because when you're not using it, it doesn't run. It's not like a normal wall clock or a wristwatch where, unless you have a wind-up wristwatch, where they're constantly going and going and going. This one, but you're going to have it in conjunction with a wristwatch to set it. But in any event, thanks for sticking with me to the end. That's about all she wrote for this one. Have a great rest of your day. Hang on. I want to ring it one more time for you guys. Bye now.